Hey, Robert, I'm just curious what you think makes Dame so valuable to you guys, and do you think he should be included in the conversation for MVP of the league?
Absolutely. Dame does so much for the team that he draws so much attention for us, and he makes a lot of great plays, and he's a leader of this team. So honestly, yeah, I do believe that, and so like I said, he's just a valuable commodity to this team, and we get overlooked so much, for so many years, but Dame has been doing this for a very long time. So I'm fortunate enough I don't got to guard him no more. So that's what I told him when I first got here. But the things that he does throughout the game, like he just keeps coming, and he never stops. He never stops. He never backs down from anybody, and he takes on any challenge that comes his way. So he reads defenses very well, and he's just got a great feel for the game. So for us, he's very valuable to his team, to the city of Portland, and everything that we're doing. So we got to make sure that we keep him in that space and keep following behind him, because like you said, he puts us in a lot of great positions to win, and we just gotta keep following and keep doing what we've been doing. We've had a great overall team win, and tonight was a prime example of it. So
yeah. What has been kind of your stance generally? Do you think the MVP should be the best player in the league, or do you think it should be the actual most valuable to your team?
I mean, it's politics behind it. So it's always been like that. But I definitely think that the most valuable player, and Dame is in that category. What he does, he's been doing it for many, many years. And for us, like I said, for me to be a part of the team now and I don't have to guard him no more, that says a lot. And Dame is one of the guys that I've had fits with for many years, and for me to see him on the other spectrum and actually be a witness of things on the other side of being his teammate, that just shows like how valuable he is. And like I said, he puts the time and he puts the effort and he puts into his craft, and it shows out there.
Jamie Hudson, NBC Sports Northwest.
Rocco, you mentioned the full team effort yet again tonight. How would you describe how you guys have been playing these last 4 games?
We just been, finding the right plays and, just believing in one another. That's what, has allowed us to be really great. And, for us tonight, that was a win that we all, contributed to. Looking at the stat sheet, a lot of guys plus minuses are, very well. And, Dame led the way with a plus minus of 11, so he definitely did a lot. And, so many different guys came to contribute. Everybody that played contributed in some way. And that's what it's going to take, until we get back, fully healthy. So, for us, we just got to keep on doing what we've been doing and, keep allowing, the game to come to us, because like I said, it's been tremendous the way we've come together and, done everything that we've been doing. And we just got to keep building off of it.
Casey Holdahl, Trailblazers.com.
Robert, you guys were trailing going into the half. Third quarter, you guys come outscoring by 15. It seemed like you had an edge to you. What did you see in that third quarter, and how would you kind of characterize the way you guys played after?
Our defensive intensity is what played a major factor in it. I had a conversation with our coach, and he gave me a challenge, and Luka scored I think 10 points that quarter. After having a 24-point first half, I took that challenge on very personal, and like I said, I just wanted to put ourselves in the best position, because we had to make somebody else beat us. He had a phenomenal night. 14 for 20, 5 for 8 from 3. But we had to make other guys beat us, and I took that personal. D Jones, a lot of people did, but for me, I wanted to set the tone, and that's the reason why I was brought here. For me to come in and use my versatility, and I definitely had a great that third quarter was very good, and I got to show exactly what I'm capable of. And like I said, I took that challenge on personal, and like I said, I just wanted to put us in the best position to win.
And that was at the half. One of the coaches,
Coach Osh, he said something to me, and I even in the locker room, I watched my clips, and he had a lot of easy buckets, and of course he made a lot of tough shots, but finishing out that second quarter, he had 3 or 4 threes that, what he usually do is step back three. So, I wasn't allowing him to get that, that same rhythm in that third quarter. And, like I said, it was my intensity that set the tone and everybody else followed.
Okay, we got time for a couple more. Dwight James, NBC Sports Northwest.
Robert, it looks like your team's defense has improved over the last few games. And I'd ask you about that. How has it improved? What's been the biggest area of improvements for you guys?
The biggest thing is just trusting one another. Our communication has got a lot better. We've done a great job of, really, emphasizing our defensive principles and, really making a commitment. The things when we do have time to drill these things, we've been very well. But like you said, with having really no practices like that, it's hard. So our repetitions is in the games, and we've gotten better and we're holding each other accountable. And that's what the biggest thing about, what we've been doing is holding each other accountable. And we've responded very well. Everybody that stepped in has contributed significantly. And, tonight was a prime example of that. So, and over the last however so many games, we've been having phenomenal defensive games. But, like I said, we just got to keep building, and that's what we've been doing. So we just got to keep doing what we've been doing and, take it a challenge every day. Different obstacle each day. We face it with different opponents. So, but we got to still have the same mindset, and that's what's going to allow us to be great as we continue to build, because the second half of the season is going to be, very crucial, and we want to go into it with, high intensity and, very confident in what we've been doing.
Nick Krupke, Fox 12.
Robert, you started the night off a little bit of levity for everybody there. First time you've lost your pants on the warm line.
Yeah, man. As I windmill, my hands got caught in my pants a little bit. So, everybody made a big joke about it, but like I said, I'm capable of doing that. But next time, I'll make sure that my pants are tightened up a little bit more. That's a true definition of breakaway pants. So.
All right, one last question, Ferdinand Rivera.
Hey, Rocco from Puerto Rico. Years ago, many people say that Melo had to retire. Every day he shows that he belongs to the league. How does it feel to see Carmelo being successful with the team?
I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
I'm sorry. Years ago, many people say that Melo had to retire. Every day he shows that he belongs to the league. How does it feel to see Carmelo being successful with the team?
Man, it's phenomenal to see him continue to thrive and not believe in none of that. I've had many battles against, Carmelo when I was in Philly, and I know he still has a lot in his tank. And it shows. Like, he just playing with that chip on his shoulder. And, like I said, it shows out there each and every night that he goes out. He has a lot of basketball to be played, and everybody, is kind of weeding him out to be something that he's not. And, he's just taking it on. He's revamped himself, and he's really accepted everything that's come his way, and he's taken on all the challenges that he's faced. And so to see him continue to thrive, like, that's just exceptional. It's his character, his personality, and the obstacles that he's faced. He's going to be a Hall of Famer one day. And so for him to really do what he's been doing, like I said, I know he has a lot left in the tank, and he has a couple more years to really show that. So nobody can write him off. He's gonna be the head of his own destiny, and what he's been doing, it just shows that he still has a lot in the tank.